I'm so proud of where I come from. Ain't no other city did what we done. Houston is all that I see.
What's up, y'all? It's your boy, itsKrucial, man. I got a special guest tonight, man. I got my, you know what I'm saying? We got Jbanks, of course, you know what I mean? And we got that boy, Big C, man. That boy, Chris, my brother, man. My little big brother.
Oh, yeah.
We here chopping it up, man. Merry Christmas, first of all, everybody.
Yes, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
This is the Christmas special.
You know, this is the Christmas special right here, man. We rolling into 2024. Go check out the Connection album if you haven't already heard it. You know what I mean? Let's wrap up the year. Some new music added to your playlist, man. You know what I'm talking about? What's been up, Big Chris? You know, bro?
Country living, man. Country living, bro.
This nigga live out there on the land. I'm talking about.
I'm in East Texas. I'm like 4 hours from Houston. I just got here, about 11:30?
Yeah.
It's just after 12 now.
Mm-hmm.
Decided to come out.
Yeah, he outside.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
We outside tonight.
You know what I'm saying? And it's always good to have him. And I say, man, you got to get on camera, talk with us.
Yeah.
So this, my bro always, he the chop and screw dude of the family. Chris will grab the songs and chop and screw them, and he's Southside, you know what I'm saying? So it's like to have him actually be a part of the music and back chopping and screwing, because that's what we're going to get from him.
You know what I mean?
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I appreciate that. So my little bro, man, you know how it go. We was just sitting there chopping it up on the end of the year, man, and relationships. He was talking to my son, and was just like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Hey, don't think you're going to get 100% out of a relationship. You know what I'm saying? What did you mean? What was you telling them, Chris? Because it's important, bro. What was you telling them?
Basically, just I get a lot of my friends, especially in the country, they come to me. I felt like, now I become this like relationship guru when they come to my friends. So
they be asking you.
Yeah, it's a lot of my friends asking me a lot of stuff when it comes to relationships, because the 19th of December, I've been with my woman 4 years.
Nice.
We've never had an argument. Never had an argument. I say it again. We've never had an argument.
When he told me that, I'm like,
yeah, it's hard to believe. It's hard to believe. It's hard to believe.
Nah, maybe y'all's version of an argument isn't an argument. It can be a debate, disagreement.
Yeah, I disagree.
We agree to disagree on.
I think the best way to how you say diffuse a situation like that is just to talk about it.
Yeah, communication.
Keep your attitudes to the side. Mm-hmm. Put that behind the door, close it, lock it, leave it there. Mm-hmm. Talk to each other like two normal human beings, and come to a common ground.
Yeah.
So when I tell my friends that you're not going to get 100% out of a relationship, it's because clearly you're not. You have to understand that, and you have to know that going into a relationship.
Yeah, that you're not. You're right. I piggybacked off of when he said it, because if you're going in there thinking I'm gonna get everything I want,
it's not gonna happen.
It's not gonna happen. But like I told him, hey man, if you can get the majority of what you want,
you can't change it.
Yeah, you can't. Yeah. First of all, you can't change people. People got to come in willing to compromise to meet the situation and make things work out right. You know what I mean? I gotta have compromisable minded people.
I tell people like this. No, you can't change a person. What you can do is learn how to focus and mold each other.
Mm-hmm.
Because you might get the perfect man, but that perfect man might not have a job, or that perfect man might have a situation with a baby mama or something. It's never going to be perfect going in.
Right.
What you have to look for is your goal as far as what you want to do out of this relationship. What do you want from it? I mean, do you want to be together for a year, a month, or do y'all actually want to develop a future together?
So you saying, once you discover what y'all want out of a relationship, taking the steps and going through what you got to go through to get to that point, it all becomes that much easier. You're willing to compromise. You're willing to make this other person happy. Yeah. And I think if both of y'all doing that and doing what he said, like communicating, and actually, you know what, you right about that. I was wrong. Yeah. Being willing to say, I was wrong.
That's the hardest part.
I didn't understand. Like, I didn't know I made you feel that way. But since you said I did, now I'm going to acknowledge it, because I acknowledge your feeling. You know what I mean? I used to be like that. Man, I didn't do that. I ain't mean that. I ain't mean to do. But that doesn't mean that person did. Yeah, that doesn't mean that person didn't take it that way. You know what I mean? So you always got to acknowledge people's feelings, communicate, and I think you can get 80, 85, percent. You know what I mean? Of it right. You know what I mean?
I tell people like this, man. A lot of it comes from the fact that we were raised by women.
Yeah.
Our dad wasn't in our lives growing up.
Right.
He came. We were 15, 16.
Yeah,
he was already damn near grown.
Right.
So,
facts.
I think we learned a lot from the fact that we were around women, and we learned how to understand how a woman feels on certain situations.
Right.
A lot of dudes, they don't communicate like that. I've told my brother over and over again, I've never cheated on a woman I was with. Not because I didn't have the option or opportunity to, but because I knew what that would do to that person.
Yeah, you actually had that.
And I'm not saying that I'm the best dude out there. I don't condone cheating, but hey, your life is your life. How you live it is how you live it.
Facts.
But
do what you want to do.
Exactly. Hey, let it swing. Do you?
Right.
But just knowing that when you get into a relationship, that person is who you want to be with. The woman I'm with now, that's who I want to grow old with.
And that's the thing. Once you get the one you want to be with, like you really want, why would you? You know what I mean? Jeopardize it. Why wouldn't you want to communicate? Why wouldn't you want to make sure that you're doing whatever?
Throw it away?
You know what I'm saying?
I tell people like this. I tell people like this that
gone little grown face little boy.
Yeah, I got my boys here.
Little grown face little boy. He look like in kindergarten.
I got 3 boys.
Third grade.
I tell him like this,
real
man.
Smart little
kid. I tell him like this. At the end of the day, you gotta think about it this way. Anything you're looking out there for in them streets, you can get it at home. I'm going to the strip club and I see a woman I like, and I know I can get this woman if I want to. Why would I jeopardize it? I can go home. My stripper at the house. You know what I mean? Cut the music on, dim these lights.
And see, and that's where we come in with what he just said. Cut the music on.
Yeah.
Find some good music. Man.
Yeah.
Find some vibe too. Find you some mood music.
Yeah.
That's why we. You know what I'm saying? That's why we don't just rap. That's why, because at some point you might not want to hear no rap. You might want a whole nother mood. You with your girl. You might want to hear a good love song. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's different. That's what we were talking about, the variety pack, Chris. I don't know if you've seen that post, but we gonna drop a variety pack on them, where we gonna give them, country, pop on one album, and then a whole nother album with some hip hop, some R&B.
I tell them like this. I tell my friends like this. We all follow you, of course.
Thanks.
At the same time, the music that you're on is totally different now.
Right.
It's not the same.
Right.
So I tell people like this. The music that we make now, it's like it's a whole nother.
Man.
It's a whole nother. It's a whole nother genre. It's like the music that we grew up on. Our R&B music.
Right.
Music had a meaning back then. Now it's just lick me, suck me, touch me.
It'd be the same.
It's the same reverb music all over again, and it has no meaning.
But that's what they like until they like something. Until they like something else.
Yeah, I'm a DJ also, so I know what gets played in the club and what's popping and what's not, and what's the best thing to play at a certain time. But when it comes time to actually you with your lady or something, you want something that's different.
Yeah.
You tune in to different music.
Yeah, and I think that's why, like I said earlier, why we try to create a variety of music.
Yeah.
Who knows, man? We might get lucky enough to get Big C on the verse again.
Man, it's been a long time.
He actually used to jump on the mic.
Singing one of the songs earlier.
Yeah, he used to jump on the mic, man.
Man, it's been a long time. I actually do.
Hear the track with all of them.
Yeah,
that'll be live.
I would actually look forward to that.
Tuned up, man.
I would look forward to that, man. When I got more time down here, of course.
Yeah,
we can get in the studio and we can do some work, man.
This is just the first time that we got Chris here.
Yeah,
I like. We'll definitely add some relationship talk, man, because I think we write songs that reflect relationships that I've been in, that we've been in, and different situations we've been in. So to have the discussion on, how you get past certain situations, man, how just humbling yourself as a man and being a little more intact with your woman's feelings will get you a long way. It'll take you a long way in the relationship.
You'd be surprised. You become that understanding person that she wants you to be.
Yeah.
Man, you'd be surprised what she'll turn that woman into.
Get intact with your feminine side.
Just a little
No
bit.
pause.
Just a little bit.
No pause. Just a little bit. Get in touch with your feminine side and be able to say,
surprise her one day.
Okay, babe. Oh, you feel like that?
Yeah.
Dang, my bad. I didn't know you felt like that. Let me do better.
That's the hardest part about that is if you do open up to a woman and she treats you a certain way that's different from what you would expect, don't expect that man to ever open up to you again. It's not going to happen because we don't allow a lot of people into our heart like that.
Mm-hmm.
So you got to understand I'm a man first. So if I'm coming to you and I'm opening up to you and I'm telling you how I really feel on the inside and you take it for granted or you laugh it off, I'll never let you in that situation again.
I like that.
So you gotta always understand that you playing in a certain situation. Like we always tell guys, don't play with a woman's heart because it's the hardest thing you gotta deal with. You get a woman that's broken and you open her up to the opportunity of life in a relationship, and then you dog her out or you cheat on her, and then you turn her into this cold, heartless person, and then she gets a guy that's a good guy. It's an honest, good man.
But she's scarred.
But she's a scarred, hurt person. So she treats him like shit and turns him into the bad person, the dog that he wants to be or that he didn't want to be or whatever. And it's a never-ending circle.
Yeah.
You know, so sometimes you have to.
Will mock what the man does.
It's like a revolving door.
Yeah.
You know, the woman that was the honest woman will turn around and get dogged by the dog. It turns her into a dog.
Mm-hmm.
And then what does she do? She finds an honest, good man, dogs him, turns him into a dog. Yeah. It's a circle. It never ends.
There you go.
Hey, in there.
Go. Grown face little
in
boy.
There. I'm doing something right now.
We Make Music Podcast, y'all.
Yeah.
Dr. Chris here.
Yeah.
Look at it. So we definitely I like that conversation, man. Who knows? We might drop another L, you know what I mean, and get Chris. We'll talk about it a little more.
Episode,
you know what
16,
I mean. We're gonna 15. Let y'all.
Yeah.
We own to some big people, man.
Yeah, for real.
And y'all stay tuned in, man. Big Chris,
Connection album,
the Connection album streaming. Jbanks, you know what I'm saying. It's your boy. It's Crucial.
Jbanks.
Gone.
Yeah.
I get lost anywhere else I go. Hear all the streets I know. Houston is all that I see.